I'd like to welcome you to the business brickyard. If you don't have a purpose, I put it to you that you don't have a business. Yeah. And if you're finding that it's hard to make your marketing messages stick, that you're finding it hard to find your way against your competitors, that the first place you look is to go and reclaim your purpose. Finding that purpose makes it very, very easy to figure out what to do and also what not to do. It either fits your purpose or it doesn't. Purpose will turn into profit at the point where what you believe and do best connects with what your market truly gives a damn about. The trick with a purpose is that once you find it, find out from your market what they really care about. And you'll find that the customers that really love what you do care about exactly the things that is your purpose. And where those two meet is a fuel and a source of profit that will never go away. Next concept. But what I want to talk about today is the false stories that we tell ourselves in business as business owners. The things that we do to make ourselves feel better about bad things happening or why things happen. Our competitors are fools. We're better off without them. We don't really have any competition. The clients, they don't understand us. It's not our fault. What I want to get across is that if you could tell yourself the truth, even if you just tell it to yourself, about the reason, if you wrote down the last few customers that left, or the last few bids that you didn't win, and you write down the reason that you told yourself that happened, and then next to it, write down the real reason that it happened. When you write the real reason down, you'll come up with something that you can do something about. You can then write out the steps that you need to attack to change that. If you tell yourself that you just lost because the client was a fool and they didn't know what they were doing and you're better off without them, there's no improvement you can make from that. Your true story will let you make positive actions to make the changes so that doesn't happen anymore. Next one is lose your nemesis. Every company has a nemesis business, sometimes more. That competitor or other company out there that you are obsessed with. For whatever reason, that you look at them and you think, I wish we could be more like them. How do they keep taking customers from us? How do all these things keep happening? And you're obsessed with them. And my point is to just forget them. Now, that's a hard thing to do. You just want to see them. You hear about them. Your customers will tell you about them. Your staff will tell you about them. But the trick is to try to block them out. Try to get those blinders on. Write down everything you know about them. All the different things that you know about your competitors, all the different things that you're envious of and all those things, they have nothing to do with your business. It's over. And take all that time you were spending focusing on your competitors and focus on your customers. Just by naturally going through life, you will watch your competitors. But don't focus on them and don't try to be them because you'll just become a blur with them. Next idea is a American baseball concept, which I hope will translate, which is singles and doubles. The idea is it's the singles and doubles that allow you to grow your business with comfort and control. The concept comes from this terrific book from probably the preeminent consultant for big Fortune 500 companies in the United States, Ram Charan, who wrote, "Home runs don't happen every day or even every decade." We're always looking for that thing that's going to be the big breakout hit. And the reality is they rarely happen. What's more reliable is figuring out a consistent and persistent role of singles and doubles, those little things that you can do, new little innovations, new things to do for customers, small, sharp little things that you can create and deliver over a sustained period of time, one after the other. And they add up. 1 inch at a time, a team moves down the field together. That's the idea. And it feels easier. It is things that you can accomplish versus that elusive home run. The next concept is about results. Everybody wants results. We talk about results. But what I found is that we're not getting the results we want because we're thinking about the finish line in the wrong spot. Short distance sprinters are taught to not think of the finish line where it actually is. They're taught to think about the finish line 5 or 10 steps beyond where it is. And the reason is, otherwise you'd slow down at the finish line. The idea is to accelerate it through. And that, to me, is what it feels like when we try to tackle projects. You launch a new website. And we do a fair amount of website work with our customers. But launching the website is not where we finish. It's what that website was designed to do. The website being successful, the things you do afterwards to get people to come there, to make sure that they're doing what you want them to do when they're on that website. So think about what those 5 steps passed on. Take 3 or 4 projects that you have going on in your company and figure out where you had the finish line before. And then figure out what's the measurable result in your business that you wanted from it, and map out those 5 steps past done that will get you there. Next concept is about cash flow. This is about getting paid quickly, and then I'll show you how important it is to also pay quickly. What I often find, and I'm sure you might agree, is that quickly as your business develops and you get more customers, little by little, you're becoming a bank. But the idea is that you have to get across to them that you're not a bank. Tremendous value comes from getting paid faster and then paying your suppliers quickly so that you become valuable to them. You'll get a lot more leverage when you pay people quickly. The job is to move that number down. We used to keep track of the average days that for us to get paid and the average days that we pay people. That was the balance that we tried to equate. And the faster people paid us, the faster we could pay, and we just tracked that number to just try to keep moving it down. Not to 0, just better all the time.